But I had this dream last night after all of that talk with her, and it was about my dad, and there was another man there, but I didn't know who he was. It's an older black man, and he had gray hair. I didn't know who he was, but he, so my dad, so my sisters, my cousin, and then there was somebody else. It was another person. This person is just not okay. They're just having a day. Today's in full moons, eclipse, G in the air. I'm gonna have to step back today. And this girl group. They were in this girl group, singing, dancing, literally my dream, like I used to be like, yeah, guys, let's be a girl. Like I was always like, let's be a girl group, let's sing, let's dance. At the light, turn right. I was supposed to be a girl group, but the universe was protecting me from, we are working on your discernment like nobody's business, which they truly are. They're working on my discernment, and they're also working on standing in my discernment, because I have the intuition. It's the listening to the intuition is the problem. Is not the problem. It's the healing where we're healing. Regardless, they literally were like, I had this dream, and my dad, he was the manager. He was the manager. And I was like, so I wasn't a part of the group. However, the lead girl, something happened to her. And they were like, well, Diamond, we need you to sub in and do this. And I was like, I was really excited. I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I want to sub in. I want to do this. And, it, there was a bag of grapes and like a bag of berries and small berries. And I love cherries. So I'm like, oh, there must be cherries in here too. So I grabbed it and made sure, cause I'm like, oh, this must be the bag that he has for us to travel with so we can eat. He put everybody's favorites in here. Turn right. So I put the bag on the table, and when it was time to go, we were all getting ready to go, and everybody was like, where's the fucking bag of the berries? And I'm like, I don't remember where I put it. I couldn't remember where I put it. And in me not remembering where I put it, everyone was like, you're trying to sabotage this. You're trying to, like, you're being a drama queen. You're being all these things. Cause I was getting upset because people were being really hard on me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't remember where I remember where I put them. I'm trying to find them. I really don't remember where I put them. And they're like jealous because you want her to, you want like her position and everything and all these things. And my dad it was bad. And I was like, I was like, what? I was like, why would I would never intentionally hurt someone or try to steal their blessing or anything like that. So I don't know why. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lose the berry. So I'm like frantically looking for this bag of berries. And I was like, he got it for all of us. So I was like, I feel so bad. And I was like, I wanted my cherries. I was like, I really wanted my cherries. And then Dave was like, Diamond, there's no cherries in there. He didn't put no cherries in that bag. She's like, it's grapes. It was grapes. It was something else. And she was like, there's no cherries in that bag. And I was like, there's no cherries in that bag? And she was like, no. And I don't remember exactly from that point, but I remember that I got really, really sad and really upset. And I was like, what about me? What about me? Why am I not worthy of being the lead? Why am I not worthy of cherries? Why am I not worthy of your love and your intention? Not attention, your intention. And I got really upset. I got really upset. And I found the bag. I gave them the bag. And then I think something happened and he got upset and I thought I was scared because I was like, oh, he's gonna hit me. He's gonna beat me. He's gonna do something to hurt me. And so I was like, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I took myself and I ran out the door. I ran past this black man. I didn't know who he was, but he was a part of the dream in some way. But he was an older man, and I ran down the street, and I was in New York, and everybody was like, "Diamond, stop being stupid. Come back. Stop being stupid." And I ran, and I started. I was like, "I can fly." I was like, "I can fly. I can do it. I know I can do it." And I was running, and I was running, and I jumped, and I was like, something was like, "You can't do it," and I fell, and I ran, and I jumped again, and I was like, "I can't." I heard the voice again, but I was like, "I can do it." I was like, "I can do it." So I ran, and I ran, and I ran, and I jumped, and I heard the people like, "Girl, you are not about to fly," and I flew anyway. I flew anyway. I ran, and I flew. They were like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't know, but I'm flying." I don't know, but I'm flying. Hmm. I don't know what that dream healed in me. I don't know what it saw or what they're trying to tell me, but I'm so grateful for it. Hmm. Anyway, that being said, if there is something in you saying, "Hey, you can't do it, you can't fly," try to do it anyway. Okay? Try to do it anyway. Try to do it anyway. Alright, I am 26 minutes late for work. I love you.